To get any sleep in the trenches, this Ukrainian sniper had to cover her face with a balaclava and protect her hands with gloves. The reason? Rats. According to Anastasiia Savka, known as Phoenix, they would crawl over the soldiers, bite them, and attack their food. And if she slept with her face unprotected, they could chew on her nose. That was just one part of the reality Phoenix faced when she wasn't aiming at the enemy. In the positions where she fought, there often wasn't even a bathroom. And Anastasiia learned that one of the most important tools for staying alive wasn't always her rifle, it was a shovel. Because with drones constantly flying over their positions and bombardments raining down around them, they had to dig quickly, prepare shelters, and disappear from the enemy's view. According to her, if you wanted to survive, you dug. But there was something Anastasiia feared even more than the bombardments: being captured. As a sniper, she knew what could happen if she fell into enemy hands. Even so, she kept fighting. Until November 28, 2023. That day, after surviving intense combat in the Zaporizhia region, Phoenix received orders to withdraw. About 200 feet later, she stepped on a landmine. Anastasiia survived, but she lost part of her left leg, and that could have been the final chapter of Phoenix's story. But it wasn't. After the amputation, a completely different battle began. Anastasiia went through hospitals in Dnipro, Kiev, and Lviv before beginning her rehabilitation. At the Superhuman Center, she received a prosthetic leg and began taking her first steps again. It seemed like her recovery was finally moving forward, until severe pain developed in her residual limb. Medication didn't help. When doctors investigated, they discovered a problem. Part of a drain used during an earlier treatment was still inside the residual limb. Phoenix had to undergo surgery again, and further complications would eventually require another corrective amputation. She would have to start over. But it was precisely during rehabilitation that something happened that Anastasiia probably never expected. She met Oleksii Levchenko. He had also fought in the war, and he had also lost a leg, and the two fell in love. Then came the marriage proposal, and in December 2024, the two amputee veterans got married in Kiev. But Phoenix's transformation still had another chapter. In 2025, less than 2 years after stepping on that landmine, Anastasiia appeared in a place where few people would expect to find an amputee sniper, on the cover of Playboy Ukraine. And she didn't hide her prosthetic leg. Anastasiia took part in the Beauty with a Scar project, created to showcase women physically marked by the war and to discuss scars, beauty, and self-acceptance. Her call sign was already Phoenix long before she lost her leg. Anastasiia said she doesn't want to grow old waiting for Yarema to come home from a war. She has experienced war up close enough to wish that her son never has to experience it the same way.